Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the changes that come with getting older? From the physical changes and shifting social dynamics to emotional challenges and the quest for purpose, aging can bring a host of difficult realities. In today's video, we're diving deep into these truths, exploring real-life stories and practical advice that can help you navigate this journey with grace and resilience. Stay with us until the end to discover how you can not only cope with these challenges but also find new ways to embrace and thrive in this stage of life. Your journey through aging doesn't have to be daunting. Let's explore how it can be a time of profound growth and fulfillment. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. Number 1. The physical toll. The physical changes that come with aging are often discussed in terms of visible signs like wrinkles, graying hair, and creaky joints. These surface-level transformations can be striking and undeniable. However, the conversation often stops there, leaving out the more profound, less visible aspects of aging. It's not just about how we look, it's about the deep, internal shifts that affect how we feel and interact with the world around us. Consider Sarah, for instance. A vibrant woman in her 50s, Sarah used to be the epitome of athleticism. In her 30s, she was known for her marathons, often pushing her body to its limits and achieving remarkable feats. She recalls the exhilaration of crossing the finish lines and the sense of accomplishment that came with each race. But as time has marched on, Sarah's relationship with her body has transformed dramatically. Now, even a short jog can lead to persistent knee pain, a stark contrast to the resilience she once experienced. Sarah's struggle is a poignant example of the frustrations that come with an aging body. It's not merely the inconvenience of physical discomfort, it's the emotional challenge of reconciling who she used to be with who she is now. It's frustrating, Sarah shared candidly, because I feel like I'm still that runner at heart, but my body just won't cooperate anymore. This dissonance between her mental self-image and physical reality can be disheartening and can sometimes lead to a sense of loss or diminished identity. However, Sarah's journey doesn't end in resignation. Instead, it's a testament to adaptability and resilience. Recognizing the limitations her body now faces, she has shifted her approach to fitness. She took up swimming, a low-impact exercise that is gentle on the joints yet still provides a fulfilling workout. This change has not only alleviated the strain on her knees but also allowed her to continue pursuing physical activity in a new, rewarding way. Sarah's story highlights a crucial lesson about aging. Our bodies inevitably change, but these changes don't have to mean giving up on the things we cherish. Instead, we can find innovative ways to adapt and continue enjoying our passions. The key takeaway here is the importance of flexibility both in physical activity and in mindset. Embracing new methods and adjustments can help us maintain a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction, even as our bodies evolve. This approach allows us to honor our past selves while celebrating the capabilities of our present selves. Number 2. The social shifts. As we journey through life, our social circles inevitably evolve, often in ways that are surprising and sometimes challenging to navigate. The friends who were once a central part of our lives may gradually drift away due to various life changes. They might relocate for new opportunities, start families, or simply find themselves on different paths. This transformation is a common topic of discussion in online communities, where people frequently share their experiences of loneliness and the difficulties they face in maintaining meaningful connections as they age. John, a 60-year-old retired teacher, offers a poignant example of this shift. In his 30s, John enjoyed a vibrant social life filled with regular gatherings, outings, and close friendships. However, as the years passed and he entered his 50s, he found himself increasingly isolated. His friends had either moved away or become consumed by their life changes, leaving John to grapple with a profound sense of loneliness. John candidly reflected on this period of his life, admitting that he had not fully realized how much his identity and emotional well-being were tied to his social interactions. The absence of these connections left him feeling adrift and uncertain about his place in the world. This experience underscores a common sentiment: it's often only when these connections are gone that we fully appreciate their significance in shaping our sense of self. Yet John's story is not solely one of loss, it is also a tale of resilience and renewal. Faced with the challenge of a dwindling social circle, John chose to take proactive steps to rebuild his connections and rediscover a sense of purpose. He joined a local book club, an activity that not only rekindled his love for literature, but also introduced him to a new group of people who shared his interests. Additionally, he began volunteering at a nearby animal shelter, an experience that not only filled his time with meaningful work, but also allowed him to form bonds with others who shared his compassion for animals. Through these new endeavors, John found that he was able to forge new friendships and create a renewed sense of community. His advice to others facing similar challenges is both practical and encouraging. Don't wait for connections to come to you. Actively seek out opportunities to build them. By engaging in activities that align with your passions and interests, you can open doors to new relationships and create a fulfilling social network, even as your life circumstances change. John's journey highlights a crucial lesson. While social shifts can be difficult and disheartening, they also present an opportunity for growth and reinvention. By taking initiative and embracing new experiences, we can navigate these changes with resilience and optimism, ultimately enriching our lives with new connections and renewed purpose. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 3. The emotional roller coaster. One of the most challenging aspects of aging is grappling with the myriad forms of loss that life inevitably brings. Whether it's the death of a loved one, the end of a long-standing career, or the gradual decline of physical or cognitive abilities, these losses can profoundly impact your emotional well-being. This theme is frequently explored on online forums and support groups, where people from all walks of life come together to share their stories of grief, resilience, and the struggle to find hope amidst the heartache. Consider the poignant story of Mary, who faced the overwhelming sorrow of losing her husband of 40 years to cancer. The depth of her loss went far beyond the absence of a partner. It encompassed the loss of a best friend, a confidant, and the person with whom she had shared a lifetime of experiences. Mary's world, once filled with the familiar routines and shared dreams of her marriage, was suddenly upended. In her own words, "I didn't just lose my husband, I lost the person who was my rock, my source of joy, and my anchor in the storm." The initial stages of her grief were marked by a profound sense of isolation and a struggle to adapt to a new reality. For the first time in her life, Mary found herself navigating the world alone, a situation she had never imagined she would face. The house felt emptier, the silence more pronounced, and the future uncertain. Yet, despite the crushing weight of her sorrow, Mary embarked on a journey of personal transformation. Amid her grief, Mary discovered a newfound purpose in activities she had longed to pursue but never had the opportunity to explore. She took up painting, a hobby she had always been drawn to but had set aside for decades in favor of family responsibilities and work commitments. Through painting, Mary began to channel her emotions into a creative outlet, finding solace and expression in each brushstroke. The colors on her canvas became a reflection of her healing process, and each completed piece was a testament to her resilience. Mary also sought connection with others who had experienced similar losses. She joined support groups and engaged with online communities where people shared their own stories of navigating life after loss. In these spaces, she found not only comfort but also a sense of solidarity. The shared experiences and collective wisdom of others who had walked similar paths provided Mary with valuable insights and a renewed sense of hope. Though Mary acknowledged that her journey was far from easy, she discovered that life could still hold moments of beauty and meaning, even in the aftermath of profound loss. "It's not easy," she admitted, "but I'm learning that life can still be beautiful even after loss." Her story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the capacity to find new beginnings amidst the pain of endings. Through her journey, Mary has shown that while the emotional roller coaster of aging and loss is inevitable, it is also possible to navigate it with grace, creativity, and a renewed appreciation for the beauty of life. Number 4. The mental strain. As we age, confronting the reality that our mental faculties may not be as sharp or quick-witted as they once were becomes an unavoidable challenge. This experience can be particularly difficult for those who have long prided themselves on their mental agility and intellectual prowess. The gradual decline in cognitive speed and memory recall can lead to feelings of frustration and anxiety, especially when juxtaposed with the rapid advancements in technology and the expectations of today's world. Online forums are brimming with discussions about the anxiety that accompanies memory lapses and the struggle to adapt to new technological landscapes. Many individuals share their personal stories of grappling with these issues, seeking solace and advice from others who understand their plight. For instance, Tom, a former software engineer now in his 70s, recently recounted his struggles on Reddit. He described how learning new programming languages, once a straightforward task, has become increasingly challenging. Technologies that seemed intuitive and effortless to his younger colleagues now appear perplexing and elusive. Tom's narrative is a testament to the broader experience of many older adults who find themselves wrestling with similar issues. "It's frustrating," Tom admitted candidly. "I used to be the go-to guy for tech advice, and now I'm the one asking for help." This shift from being a knowledgeable mentor to feeling like a novice in a rapidly evolving field can be disheartening and humbling. It forces one to confront the inevitable limitations that come with aging, often leading to self-doubt and a diminished sense of self-worth. However, Tom's story does not end in defeat. Instead, it illustrates a powerful shift in perspective and adaptation. Recognizing that he could no longer keep pace with the latest trends, Tom chose to redirect his energies toward mentoring younger engineers. By sharing his extensive knowledge and experience, he found a new way to contribute meaningfully to his field. "I may not be able to keep up with the latest trends," he acknowledged, "but I can still contribute in my way." This shift not only allowed Tom to remain engaged and valued, but also reinforced the idea that wisdom and experience hold significant value, even in a world increasingly dominated by the new and the novel. Tom's approach serves as an inspiring example for others facing similar challenges. It highlights the importance of adapting to change and finding new avenues to utilize one's skills and knowledge. By embracing this mindset, older adults can continue to make valuable contributions, redefine their roles, and maintain a sense of purpose, despite the inevitable changes that come with aging. Number 5. The challenge of feeling invisible. One of the most pervasive and painful realities that many individuals face as they age is the sensation of becoming invisible. In a society that often places a premium on youth and novelty, older individuals frequently encounter the disheartening experience of being overlooked or disregarded. This phenomenon can occur in various settings, be it professional environments, social gatherings, or even everyday interactions. Take Laura, for example. A woman in her 60s who has spent decades thriving in a fast-paced corporate environment. Laura was once at the heart of decision-making processes and team dynamics. Her presence was pivotal, her insights valued, and her experience respected. However, as the years passed and she grew older, Laura began to notice a shift in how she was perceived. Her contributions were increasingly dismissed in meetings, and younger colleagues would frequently talk over her, as though she were invisible. "It's like I suddenly became a ghost," Laura lamented. "I'm still the same person with the same experience and knowledge, but it's as if I've become irrelevant just because of my age." This sense of invisibility is more than just a professional setback, it is a profound emotional challenge. It forces individuals like Laura to grapple with feelings of isolation, self-doubt, and a diminished sense of worth. The stark contrast between her once central role and her current marginalization can lead to a deep questioning of one's value and contributions. Yet Laura's story is also one of resilience and adaptation. Instead of resigning to this new reality, she sought out alternative ways to assert her presence and continue making a meaningful impact. Laura began mentoring younger employees, sharing her extensive knowledge and experience outside the traditional confines of meetings. By taking on this role, she was able to pass on her expertise and provide guidance, fostering new relationships and contributing to the growth of others. While this shift did not completely erase the sting of being overlooked in formal settings, it granted Laura a renewed sense of purpose and visibility. Through mentoring, she found a new avenue to express her value, reassert her influence, and connect with others in a meaningful way. Laura's experience underscores a crucial lesson about aging. While the challenge of feeling invisible is real and deeply felt, there are ways to navigate and address it. Embracing alternative roles and avenues for contribution can provide a sense of renewal and affirm one's worth. It's about finding new ways to shine, even when the traditional avenues seem closed off. This approach not only helps in maintaining a sense of relevance, but also in continuing to make a positive impact on the world around us. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 6. Financial insecurity. Financial insecurity is a stark reality that many individuals confront as they age, revealing itself in ways that can be both sudden and severe. Despite years of diligent saving and meticulous planning, life can introduce unforeseen challenges that disrupt even the most carefully laid financial plans. Health issues, economic downturns, or family emergencies can all contribute to a significant impact on one's financial stability, leaving many grappling with anxiety and uncertainty. James, a man in his late 50s, provides a poignant illustration of this struggle. Despite a lifetime of hard work and careful financial management, James found himself facing severe financial insecurity after being unexpectedly laid off from his job just a few years before his planned retirement. This sudden job loss threw his financial stability into disarray and cast a long shadow of anxiety over his future. "I never thought I'd be this age and still worrying about how to pay the bills," James confided. "The stress is overwhelming because it feels like the clock is ticking, and I don't have the time to recover from this setback." His words reflect a deep and pressing concern that resonates with many: the fear of outliving one's savings or not being able to afford the retirement that was once envisioned. The realization that financial security, which seemed so attainable and reliable, can be upended in an instant is a sobering and distressing experience. In response to this daunting challenge, James had to make significant adjustments to his lifestyle. He moved to a smaller home and implemented stringent cutbacks on his expenses. While these changes were undeniably humbling, they also provided him with valuable lessons in resilience and adaptation. The experience underscored the importance of finding contentment in simpler pleasures and reassessing one's priorities in light of new financial realities. James's journey highlights a critical aspect of financial insecurity: the need for adaptability and the ability to find satisfaction and stability even when circumstances are less than ideal. His story serves as a reminder that while financial challenges can be daunting and destabilizing, they also offer opportunities for growth and reflection. By embracing a mindset of adaptability and focusing on what brings genuine contentment, individuals can navigate these turbulent times with greater resilience and hope. Ultimately, James's experience illustrates that financial insecurity, while a harsh reality, does not have to define one's quality of life. With courage and flexibility, it is possible to face these challenges head-on and discover new ways to find fulfillment and stability in the face of adversity. Number 7. The burden of care. Aging often brings the difficult reality of gradually losing independence, a transition that can be one of the most emotionally challenging aspects of growing older. As physical and cognitive health declines, many older adults find themselves increasingly reliant on family members, friends, or professional caregivers for everyday tasks. This shift can feel like a profound role reversal, where the once self-sufficient individual now depends on others for their basic needs. Rachel, a woman in her early 60s, shared her deeply personal experience on an online forum about caring for her elderly mother, who has been diagnosed with dementia. Her story illustrates the emotional and practical challenges that come with caregiving. "It's incredibly hard to watch someone you love lose themselves," Rachel wrote. The heartache of seeing her mother's cognitive abilities deteriorate was compounded by the stress of taking on the role of caregiver while managing her own aging for a while and health issues. Rachel described the emotional toll of balancing her well-being with the demands of caregiving. She faced sleepless nights, constant worry, and the physical exhaustion that comes with assisting someone who requires round-the-clock care. The daily tasks, once manageable, now seemed overwhelming. "I never realized how lonely and isolating it could be," she reflected. The burden of caregiving often made her feel as though she had lost her own identity, submerged under the weight of the responsibilities and emotional strain. The intensity of her caregiving role led Rachel to experience burnout, a common but rarely discussed outcome for many who find themselves in similar situations. Recognizing the need for support, she reached out to a local caregivers group. This decision proved pivotal. The group provided Rachel with both emotional support and practical advice. Sharing her experiences with others who understood her challenges helped alleviate some of the loneliness she felt and offered strategies for managing her dual roles as a caregiver and an aging individual. Rachel's journey is a poignant reminder that while caregiving is indeed a labor of love, it also comes with significant burdens. It underscores the importance of seeking support and maintaining one's health and well-being amidst the demands of caring for a loved one. Her story highlights that even in the most challenging roles, it is crucial to remember that support is available, and one does not have to navigate these difficulties alone. Through her involvement in the caregivers group, Rachel found a sense of community and understanding, which helped her manage the heavy responsibilities of caregiving while also addressing her own needs. Number 8. Estrangement from family. One of the most painful realities many older adults face is estrangement from family members. As children grow up, move away, and forge their own lives, the physical and emotional distance can become a significant source of heartache. This separation, whether due to disagreements, misunderstandings, or simply the natural drift of life, often leaves a deep void and a profound sense of loneliness. John, a retired construction worker now in his 70s, shared his deeply personal experience on an online forum. He recounted how a family dispute, which had begun with minor disagreements, escalated into a full-blown conflict, resulting in estrangement from his son. "I never imagined my golden years would be like this," John wrote, his words tinged with sorrow. "The silence from someone you love is deafening, and the holidays are the hardest." The absence of communication and the emotional distance from his son had left John feeling abandoned, questioning where things had gone wrong and why reconciliation seemed so elusive. John's story is a stark reminder of the emotional toll that family estrangement can take. The sense of loss and isolation that accompanies such situations is not just about the absence of familial connections, but also about the emotional and psychological impact of feeling disconnected from loved ones. The holidays, which are often of joy and togetherness, can become particularly excruciating when marred by this kind of estrangement. Despite his attempts to bridge the gap and mend the fractured relationship, John found himself facing the painful reality that some gaps are difficult, if not impossible, to close. This kind of disconnection can feel like a piece of one's heart is missing, and the longing for resolution can be overwhelming. However, John's journey also underscores a hopeful aspect of dealing with estrangement, finding solace and support outside of the family unit. He began volunteering in his local community, engaging with others who were also experiencing similar struggles. Through this involvement, John built new relationships and found a sense of purpose and belonging. While these new connections could not replace the bond with his son, they provided a measure of comfort and helped alleviate some of the loneliness he felt. John's experience highlights an important lesson for those facing similar challenges. Even in the face of family estrangement, there are ways to find support and build meaningful connections. Engaging in community activities, volunteering, or participating in local groups can offer a sense of belonging and help mitigate feelings of isolation. Although these relationships may not fill the void left by estrangement, they can provide valuable emotional support and a renewed sense of purpose during the later years of life. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 9. Facing mortality. As we advance in age, we inevitably confront the reality of our mortality. The awareness that the years we have lived may surpass those we have left can be both sobering and unsettling. This realization often brings a heightened sense of urgency to make the most of the time remaining, but it can also stir deep-seated existential anxiety. The prospect of one's life winding down prompts a profound examination of life's meaning and one's legacy. Margaret, an 80-year-old woman who openly shared her thoughts in a forum, articulated this fear with striking clarity. "I think about death more now than I ever did before," she admitted. "It's not that I'm afraid of dying, it's the fear of leaving things unfinished, of not having done enough." Margaret's sentiments resonate with many who grapple with similar feelings as they grow older. It's not merely the fear of the end that weighs heavily, but the anxiety about the completeness of one's life and the impact one leaves behind. Margaret's reflections underscore a universal truth about aging. While the prospect of mortality can be daunting, it also provides a unique opportunity for introspection and action. Facing this reality encourages individuals to reflect deeply on their lives, their achievements, and their legacy. In response to her fears, Margaret chose to channel her reflections into something tangible and enduring. She began writing letters to her grandchildren, sharing her life lessons, personal experiences, and the wisdom she had accumulated over the years. These letters, rich with her insights and stories, represent more than just a farewell. They are a deliberate effort to leave behind something meaningful that will continue to influence and guide her loved ones. Margaret's approach highlights a valuable lesson. While the awareness of mortality can provoke anxiety and sadness, it also opens a pathway to purposeful action. By focusing on leaving a legacy, whether through written reflections, shared experiences, or other means, individuals can transform their existential concerns into a lasting positive impact. This process not only provides a sense of fulfillment, but also ensures that one's life continues to resonate long after they are gone. Ultimately, confronting our mortality prompts us to evaluate what truly matters and to act with intention and compassion. It offers an opportunity to create something of enduring value, to connect deeply with those we care about, and to find peace in knowing that we have made a meaningful contribution to the world. Number 10. The struggle to find purpose. As we age, one of the most profound challenges many people face is the struggle to find a new sense of purpose. Retirement or the loss of a long-held role can leave a significant void, making it difficult to replace the sense of meaning and identity that once came from one's career or primary life role. This transition can be particularly jarring, as the structure and sense of contribution provided by work often leave a deep imprint on our sense of self. Linda, a retired nurse in her late 60s, shared her journey with others on a forum, shedding light on this common struggle. After leaving her nursing career, Linda anticipated that retirement would be a time of relaxation and fulfillment. Instead, she found herself grappling with a sense of purposelessness that left her feeling lost and unmotivated. "I thought retirement would be a dream come true," she recounted, "but instead, it's been a struggle to find something that feels as fulfilling as my work did." In her quest to fill the void left by her career, Linda explored various activities, including gardening and volunteering. Despite her best efforts, nothing seemed to provide the deep sense of purpose she had previously experienced in her professional life. This period of searching was marked by a persistent feeling of dissatisfaction and a yearning for a meaningful way to contribute and stay engaged. Linda's breakthrough came when she began mentoring young nurses. This new role allowed her to channel her extensive experience and knowledge into helping the next generation of healthcare professionals. By guiding and supporting these young nurses, Linda discovered a renewed sense of fulfillment and purpose. The act of mentoring not only enabled her to continue making a positive impact, but also provided her with a sense of connection and relevance in a different capacity. Linda's story underscores a crucial lesson for those facing similar challenges. While the transition from a long-held role to retirement or other significant life changes can be daunting, it is possible to find new sources of purpose and satisfaction. By exploring different avenues and being open to new forms of contribution, individuals can rediscover their sense of meaning and continue to make a positive impact in their unique ways. Ultimately, Linda's experience highlights the importance of adaptability and perseverance in the quest for purpose. Even when the familiar sources of fulfillment are no longer available, there are often new opportunities waiting to be discovered. By embracing change and seeking out ways to contribute in new ways, individuals can navigate the challenges of aging with renewed hope and a deeper sense of purpose. Thank you for watching and joining us on this journey through the realities of aging. We hope the stories and insights shared have given you a new perspective on the challenges and opportunities that come with growing older. What have you learned from today's video? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Please comment below with one key takeaway from this video and how you plan to bring it into your own life. If you found this video helpful, leave a comment, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Your support helps us continue to bring valuable information and inspiration to our community. Thanks for being here, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.